it even more. We've got to talk about everything we know on United's midfield plans so far. So, hello, and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and welcome back to your 10-minute Manchester United news, transfer news, and update roundup show. We're going to start with the news on the left wing, and then we're going to get into the Camavinga story, and then we're going to get into the other midfield news. Manchester United have added Njai to their shortlist for a left winger. This summer, especially if they sell Marcus Rashford, they are monitoring him alongside options like Somerville that haven't made a formal approach yet. I'm going to tell you this now. Man United are putting out that they're happy for Rashford to stay, and Rashford's happy to stay because Rashford is happy to stay and work with Carrick, and Carrick's fine with it. But the reason they're putting it out is to put them in a stronger negotiating position, like, oh, we're happy to welcome Rashford back. Like, he's got this 40 million option on him, but we're happy to welcome him back. That's to stop clubs doing silly bits like 15 million or loan deals because they feel United are desperate to get rid of him, a little bit like what happened with Sancho. Barcelona's plans to go for Rashford on the last week of the window and try and do another loan deal or put like a 15 million bid in and hope United cave. So if we pretend that we're happy to keep Rashford, it kind of makes that situation a little bit harder. So United actually do want to sell Rashford. Ratcliffe wants to sell Rashford, and if they sell Rashford, they're looking at Somerville, they're looking at Njai. As far as I'm aware, we like Somerville more than Njai. Sky Sports added to this and said United identified Somerville as the leading target, as one of their leading targets for the left wing. They're also looking at Marcus Rashford, Morgan Rogers, Iliman Njai, and Matheus Fernandes-Pardo. Morgan Rogers has a 130 million price tag on him. Matheus, I keep wanting to say, call him Matheus Fernandes-Pardo. Matheus Fernandes-Pardo, that's my bad, is more of a versatile forward than a left winger. I think it's probably between Njai and Somerville, and I think Njai is probably the better of the two, but I actually think Somerville suits more what Carrick wants. But enough with left wing, like, it's midfield. We need to sign a midfielder, and good sources have come out and said, look, Man United still plan to sign two midfielders, one to compete with Cobby and one to partner Cobby. However, could Camavinga to Man City impact this? Breaking. Man City and Real Madrid have held direct contacts in the last few hours of a potential transfer for Camavinga. By the way, they've already signed bloody Elliot Anderson. And do you know what? Man City spent 100 million on Reinders and Nico Gonzalez in the last year, to then spend 113 million on Anderson in midfield and then go and get Camavinga, was we spent 34 million pounds on our midfield in the last 2 years in Edison. Unbelievable. So City are in direct contacts in the last few hours over potential transfer for Camavinga, a move approved by Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho wants to get rid of Camavinga. City are now looking at Camavinga. The problem is, we've been told that Tchouaméni is likely to leave Real Madrid and likely going to be the one they sell because Camavinga is refusing to leave. Which means if Real Madrid have to sell Tchouaméni, bish, bash, bosh, knowing all that Man City get him, because they'll probably just offer him higher wages and more money, despite offering Anderson 300k a week and spending about 300 million more than us in the last year. But we're obviously looking at Tchouaméni, we're also looking at Camavinga, Although I don't think we're really looking at Camavinga. We're looking at Tchouaméni, City looking at Camavinga. If Camavinga goes to City, I don't think they'll sell Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni's quite happy at Madrid. I think if Camavinga leaves and they get money for Camavinga, I don't think Tchouaméni will go anywhere. And I think that massively changes the plan. Because I think the only way we can recover from missing out on Anderson, missing out on Matheus Fernandes, is making a statement like Tchouaméni. And there is some confidence inside United that a deal is possible. I think Camavinga to Man City would make that deal not possible. The good news is this. Camavinga still wants to stay at Real Madrid, and he's made it very clear to his agents. He wants to fight for his place and convince Jose Mourinho. He believes he was unlucky last season, but also knows what he did, that he did not perform at Real Madrid's level. Real Madrid are open to selling him, but they've not pushed him to leave. So what we're hearing is Camavinga is desperate to stay. Frankie de Jong was desperate to stay. And also, I'm going to say, like, Camavinga is not what Man City need. To be honest, there's no reason for Man City to sign Camavinga. And also, he's not guaranteed minutes at Man City now they've got Anderson and Rodri. He's not been great. Like, in Man City and Camavinga deal, all it does is screw our chances of getting Tchouaméni, and Man City just spend more money on a player they probably won't use. And it's probably the wrong move for all parties. I think Real Madrid obviously wants to sell Camavinga, but I actually don't think it's a good signing for City. So this could change our transfer plans, and this could change the Tchouaméni situation. So let's talk about the situation on the transfer alternatives. Sources insist Agate's injury will make little difference to United's plans because he was likely to go on loan anyway, so the club hasn't missed out on a fee, and obviously fee for paying the wages. So we're still set to sign two more midfielders on top of Ederson, one to compete with Cobby, one to be the third midfielder. United were willing to pay 85 million with add-ons for Fernandes, whereas Tottenham were willing to pay 85 million up front, but they felt that if they went up front in the 85 million for Fernandes, the Spurs would go to 90 million. It's precisely the kind of situation they're keen to avoid. So Man United's reasoning for not making 85 million for Fernandes is Tottenham would have gone to 90 million. Apparently Tottenham are willing to pay up to 100 million for Fernandes to beat Man United to the signing. If Man United and Tottenham had bid the same amount, we would have got Fernandes. But Tottenham, they're spending ridiculous money at the moment. So where are we looking? United have Scott on their list for the season. Alex Scott's probably the main target, but Bournemouth want 80 million. So, he's not as good as Mateus, and we'll be paying the same fee. Tchouameni is the biggest name on the list, and we've been monitoring for months. We have talks with his agent. It depends if Real Madrid are open to selling. Camavinga could screw that up. Baleba, we have interest in him, but, we're put off by asking price, and we're not as interested in Baleba as we used to be. Wharton is not much interest in there. He cannot play with Cobby. Wharton and Cobby in the field would not work. Wharton would be a waste of money. I'm going to be honest, Adam Wharton is very, very overrated. And then Metcha, 70 Premier League clubs are interested, like by Wilcox. Oh, guess how much Dortmund wants? £85 million. So all the other players that we want on that list, Scott 80 million, Tchouameni 80 million, Baleba 80 million, Wharton 100 million, and Metcha 80 million. They're all the same price as Mateus, and that's why I supported Man United when we didn't pay for Braunthwaite. When we refused to spend 70 million on Braunthwaite and went and got your 50 million, I supported United because I said there's so much better centre backs out there for Braunthwaite that's much cheaper. The reason I wanted us to pay for Mateus, even though I think it was an overpayment, is because the alternatives aren't going to save us money. Now, Chris Wheeler said United could turn to Alex Scott first. However, insiders say it's too early to assess the call as the club reassesses the situation after Mateus Fernandes stepped back. There's actually been some suggestions from people behind the scenes that Manchester United are actually looking at some names that haven't even been named publicly. We've looked at Metch, we've looked at Alex Scott, we've looked at Tchouameni, but apparently there's other targets out there that we haven't actually been linked with. Mamadou Sangare, we've had a couple links. We might be looking at, Manzambi had a couple links, but he's set to go to Newcastle. We had a few links to Agome, we've had a few links to Stiller in the past. Apparently, we are looking at other names outside of this list, and it'll be interesting to know what those other names are. Now, one of the names on the list is Metcha, and Romano tried to play down Felix Metcha to United, but the interest is definitely there. Yeah. Also, it has come out that
Hey, bro, what's up?
To sign.
What's up, bro? Yeah. I feel bad for you, bro. Oh my god, this guy is the goat. Holy. He's playing this anime game, yeah, but they're giving me free shit. OP. No. Thanks. Oh. I just started watching. You can join me if you want. No, it's a different game. This is a different game. In this one, there's cards that you collect and Why? I'm joining you. I'm joining you if that's right. Probably not even 12,000. How much game time do I? How do I check? What icon? Oh, this thing. That was getting covered by. Oh, I've only got 7 hours. Yeah. How the fuck do? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I'm laggy. Fucking hell. Fuck. I forgot how to play this. Yeah. Fuck off, stick drift. Do you like stick drift? Gosh. Whoever invented stick drift are gay. I wasn't even moving on my character rush. What were you doing? Oh yeah, trying to teach one. You teach Janet. Fair enough, I don't. How much oof do you have? Oof. 163 what? What the fuck? Oof. I got. How did you get E on that? Okay, mine says Q. Mine's DVT. Uh, um, I got this shit. You what? Where are you? What, this thing? Wow. You're prestige 4. Come and get me. Stop lagging. I mean, not. Where you just find performance. Oh, I need that. I can do typing reset. There we go. All of my controllers have stick drift on them. What? Lick your boo boo? What? Get out. Cringe. UTG. How do I get UTG? The fuck? Oh, what's this time? That's prestige 5, fuck. Gil, what's your prism? The blue dime. The blue fire. I don't have the blue. I don't have the Not, I don't think. Oh, that. Fucking hell. 6-7, 2-2, 6-7. Right. Okay. Well, at least I could complete some quests. Let's go to this. How much do I need for my fourth? Man, I know how much I need. How do I get more oof? How do I get more oof, Josh? No, like, I'm not getting any oof. Do I need to stand anywhere to get oof? Or... My God, I'm too fucking late. I'm about to crash out from the lag. I'm back with the milk. Right. ETV. Is there any way to... Oh, I can upgrade that a little bit. Hey, fuck off lag and stick drift. Lag and stick drift does not work very well. Do not go through. Holy shit, I finally got an elite. SPDEN. Right, upgrade speed a little bit. 2K now. You're working on the football event, okay. I'm gonna try and work on that as well, sure. I got 30 mil, so I don't have that much. Sure. Sure. It's starting to get a little bit hard. That's what she said. Oh, what's this? Unranked. The fuck? SP! Someone's got DVT. What the fuck is DVT? Oh, sorry. You having fun there, Josh? Did you see what I did? 3K I have. Holy, one of the walk speed upgrade, my next walk speed upgrade 6.7K. Don't play the actual NG thing. You've only got 40 minutes. Oh, slime kit. I can't play that. It's locked. Do you want to play? No, I can't play that. Would you like to play Vapor Wave Upgrade Tree with me? On my share screen. Could you look at my share screen? Vapor. That. Important notice, the game is in early alpha, and this is more like a demo version. Suggest balancing changes or improvements in our group or community. You spawn in the seemingly less endless void. All you see is a small plate saying it increases your particles and splits into more of them. Can you uncover the secrets of this weird dimension? Welcome to Vaporwave Upgrade Tree. This is yet another incremental game on Roblox featuring nostalgic neon 1980s atmosphere and getting to insanely huge numbers. The progression is designed to be really simple, with no need to spend hours to understand the features you'll unlock later. And various currencies splashed through numerous resellers, raising your progress bar, making you faster. Rebuild the world once lost and forgotten. Sounds cool. Oh, it's basically like an incremental game. Would you like to play it? and I very glitch. No, red flame's better, I think. Would you like to invite me to it? Skibbity. Try skibbity. Try skibbity. Try skibbity. Try skibbity. In a way, no one understands skibbity. Can you do skibbity? Try skibbity, it'll work, trust. It'll be funny. Name it skibbity. Come on. Name it skibbity! Actually, try skibbity. Or you're gonna make me crash out. Oh, you're such pussy, aren't you? Yuki Shav. Skilly show! I'll join you, and then you invite me. Put on the fire flame. Fire flame. Who cares? Just do it. It's a region in Pokemon. Shut up! Shut up! Kanto Pokemon. Can you invite me to it? Where's the guild hall? Well, up here. Meow. Good boy for inviting me. There's guild points, where the fuck that means. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be like a fucking rip-off version of. They check the lead. They, ch- they check the leaderboard. There's 26.5. The flicker share them out. People. Oh, shit. No, that's like, okay. Maybe not like. What about the World Cup? Then what did you say World Cup? Who made it? Here you go. Uh, uh, my favorite song that is now. It's Clash Trust. Mm-hmm. Would you like to play with me on this random game? Play with me on this random ass game that I found. Not too bad. Ooh, just got Wolves powers from fucking. Um, can I get any good player? What? Oh, Johnson is probably my best out of this lot. Go and roll for a new card. Semenyo. Holy sh. I don't know this guy, so I'm gonna do that. So, can I please win? Please let me win game. Please let me win game. Please let me win. Oh fuck. Oh yes, I won. I think. World Cup. Penis in my ass. I got this on my head now, fuck's sake. How do I sell players? I got Locatelli! Yes! Yes, Locatelli. CDM. Right, buy Ward Prowse. Ward Prowse is shit. Get out. Can I get any better proof? I'm back. World Cup. Penis in my ass. Right, song in that. 75 8. Can I get anything better? Common's not too bad, I think. Can I get any good player? No, I thought it was the best to trust. I just got Michael Jackson. Bye, Nana. Welcome. Can I get a good foul? Please give me a good goalkeeper. Oh, 91 rated. How much do I need from 384k? Shit. What did you do in that game? Oh, is that it? Really? Okay. I need 1,000. I mean the common play. Can I win? Please let me win game. You can join mine if you want. No, I'm losing 1-0. Fuck. Welcome. Penis in my ass. I need 100k, fuck's sake. Yes, 1-0. Can I score? Second goal. Come on. Come on, Clash Clan. You're gonna take some incremental, sure. Welcome. Penis in my ass. Try to find the blue sign. Oh my god, yeah, to find the blue sign. I need to reach level 1 apparently. I need to reach level 1. Nice one, mate. I've got a 0. Can I level up? Do you remember the game that we used to get on the leaderboard? Like the top one on the leaderboard. Don't play that. Shame, but we can still try and grind. What's that? Ready for what? Okay. Ready, it's only 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's only 1 o'clock, Josh. Oh, there's that? Okay. What, is it like your job or something? What is it then? Okay. You leveled up and earned your first SP. These are the SP boards. Spend your SP on upgrade. The shiny spawn chance board is. I can't read it that fast. I'm gonna upgrade my. Yeah, I'm quite sure I'm gonna upgrade my players. Okay. Now I need to get level 5. Is there rebirths in this? Alright, there is prestigious. Apparently. I'll try and go on the other time increment if I can find. It still has 35 players, damn. I realised I've got to start from the beginning. There's been 2 more worlds added since we last played this. Only 2, so we might be able to. Well, I already received the skill point. I can unlock the skills now. It's quite a fun game, to be fair, Josh. You should play it. Even though I had to restart again to get a hunt table on this, but it's quite fun still. Can you join me? Why? Okay. Is there any matches on tonight? Let me check. I'm gonna check if there's any matches on tonight so I can entertain myself. 20 o'clock. Spain versus Austria at 20 o'clock. That's in 6 hours. Six hours and 6 minutes. There we go. And that will be at 8 o'clock match. Okay. Kick off at 8 o'clock tonight. Okay. Not too bad. I'll be watching obviously because I love my soccer. We beat Congo today, so that was good. It was like 2-1. Oh. I'm already level 5 on this game. Nearly level 6. It's quite a good game, to be fair. Yeah, I missed this game, so I had to go back to it, obviously, at some point. What time do you have to go, Josh? Okay. And how do you know you have like 40 minutes? Okay. Guys. Oh, I completed the mastery. Time played. Need to level up another 3 times. This is just a little big one, do not that much. I've got to go AFK in like a couple of minutes. Josh, just to get my brunch. Since I haven't had my breakfast yet. So I'll be having brunch. Get over a couple of I watched the match last night. Then I'll be back, like, it's only gonna be for like 5 minutes, probably. It's just to get my lunch. Or brunch. I'm gonna get AFK, be back in a minute.
Rafael Leao, and they rejected it. That's also come out, by the way. Apparently, we're not interested in signing Rafael Leao. But yes, this story came out later. Contact and inquiries have been made by Manchester United for Dortmund midfielder Felix Manager. There's an opportunity there. However, his asking price is
Yeah, hello Josh, I'm back. I was just getting my brunch. I'm gonna do my meat again. I should check. Where are you gonna go? Mm. Josh, there's something wrong with your control.
and United are going to encounter. We don't want to overpay, but it is one of those markets where you have to overpay. You know, when we walked away from Brentford, I said it's the right decision because I was going to send back for 50 million. Every Mateus alternative is the same price as Mateus, and that's why it was almost like, why don't we just pay up for Mateus? I think like United, like we like him, but he's too much, he's too much. Like other than like Edison, and there was a reason no one went in for Edison. Edison was £30 million in a market where Tonali's £100 million, and no one was going in for Edison for a reason. We need to like we're going to have to spend 70 million and 80 million. We're going to have to spend 80 million on the Casemiro replacement and 70 million on another good midfielder. We're going to have to do that. Like we're going to have to do that. And also, Bruno wants to stay at United, but if he doesn't see ambition this summer, he may choose to leave. So that'll be another issue for us. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.
So it's been over 1 week removed from Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders going live, and still speculating and wondering at the moment, where the hell is trailer number 3? We are still waiting. It's been 421 days since trailer 2 released. How insane is that, since we have gotten any new video content related to GTA 6? And the discussion in the GTA community hasn't stopped, and understandably so, with Ben coming out saying, I'm sure trailer 3 is fairly soon. I mean, logically it has to be. They need to advertise the pre-order somehow on TV, cinema, and YouTube. Hopefully July brings some good news again. Going on to further say, I'm surprised they didn't release it last week with Sony marketing GTA 6 like crazy on the dashboard. It would have been a huge event for us. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we got 60 plus screenshots, but I really wanted more than that. And I'm in the same camp as Ben. I'm sure you guys are also as well. I mean, look, it's been great getting all these screenshots and, of course, new details regarding GTA 6 with the pre-order editions, whether it's the standard, ultimate edition, etc. But the fact it's been so long since trailer 2 released last year, fans are wanting much more than that. I mean, it's so difficult at the moment to be excited about this upcoming release. We are literally over 4 months away from this game releasing, and still there is no new trailer regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 literally at all. And you would have expected a new trailer to come last week with Sony pushing hard on marketing already, with sending out notifications about GTA 6 on the PlayStation 5 screen, updating their banners on social media and on YouTube to reflect GTA 6's marketing, not only on their main account, but also regionally as well. Even the whole PlayStation dashboard was filled with GTA 6 marketing. Like, it's literally everywhere. Even PlayStation updated their own app with the background changing to reflect the GTA 6 aesthetic. I mean, they don't even do this with their first-party games, so it's just kind of odd to me that Rockstar didn't come out with any third trailer, considering the whole PlayStation marketing push on their end to coincide with the new trailer would have made sense in the last few days, but unfortunately, the wait continues. We had a user reply back to Ben's post saying, do you think it could happen before the GTA Online update or after? With Ben replying back saying, I have a feeling they'll talk about the update this week and next, and then focus on GTA 6 after. It could really go either way, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I feel like there is still a possibility that we get something GTA 6 related before this next GTA Online update is set to come out on July 14th, and we know this because the GTA Plus member benefits does end on July 13th. If we look at the last big update that Rockstar came out with for GTA Online, which was the Safe House in the Hills DLC, there was a trailer that was released for that on December 6th, and the update arrived a few days later on December 10th. I actually feel like it makes a little bit more sense for Rockstar to come out with some more GTA 6 stuff, whether it is trailer 3, before the next big DLC, to drive up interest for the upcoming update on July 14th. And the reason why I say this is because of the excitement surrounding trailer 1 that released on December 5th in 2023. We had the Chop Shop DLC that came out a few days later, which garnered nearly 30 million views on that trailer, and it brought back a lot of players to GTA Online. It's actually their most viewed GTA Online DLC trailer, so Rockstar could be repeating history once again, where they come out with trailer 3 and then a few days later come out with the Court Center Heist update on July 14th with that trailer driving up interest and returning players back to GTA 5 Online, which from a business standpoint makes a lot of sense. You get a lot of people coming back to GTA 5 Online, people paying for shark cards for the upcoming Heist update, and then people getting excited about GTA 6 as well. It's a win-win situation. So I don't really think we're out of the woods yet before this next DLC update does come about. I still think there is a strong possibility we get trailer 3 before this next online update comes around. There was another post of Ben coming out saying Rockstar is now advertising the PS5 editions with trailer 2 on YouTube, displayed on the video and the description, only the PS5 versions only. With Ben following on saying it does feel like this is preparation for trailer 3. Probably doesn't indicate the release soon, but it's interesting they're adding marketing buttons to the trailers now. And that is a good point. I mean, like, considering the fact that now we have the pre-order Ultimate Edition and the Standard Edition in the descriptions of both trailer 1 and 2, it does point to the idea that Rockstar is seemingly going to be pushing out trailer 3, hopefully before this next online update rolls around. Now, moving on from this, some very disappointing news in the last many hours, and that is that the physical disc production will end in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation console. Now, this is absolutely horrible news, and I'll get to how this relates to GTA 6 in a moment. Just firstly, though, this is one of, if not the biggest announcement from PlayStation in years, and it is most definitely a bad one. I mean, the post has garnered nearly 70 million views as of the recording of this video. The negative reaction surrounding this is something like I've never seen before. I mean, it's absolutely crazy because when you think about it, right, you will not be able to actually own your games at all come 2028. And to think this is the same company that made fun of Xbox over a decade ago in the PS4 Xbox One era just goes to show you how horrible this truly is. It's actually corporate greed in a nutshell. I can't believe how this has happened. It's just absolutely crazy. The way the world's going at the moment, physical media has literally died right in front of our eyes with this announcement from PlayStation. Now, relating this back to GTA 6, we have Ben come over the post saying, Jeff Keighley, I hope you can speak out against Sony's and Microsoft's decision to kill physical media at the Game Awards. Please be the voice for this issue. Going on to further say, this is a major problem as many games today ship with licensed music, and sometimes music can be easily removed with a simple patch. The key benefit this had is that they always preserve the original content and can be installed offline on top. GTA 6 will be a long-lasting game. It will last mainstream for 15 years or more until GTA 7. Sometimes people want to go back and experience the original version. Rockstar is incredibly notorious for changing UI, the look of the game with newer versions, etc. You won't ever have the ability to downgrade to the original 1.0 version of the game. And this is a serious issue, especially if Rockstar doesn't release a physical disc component for GTA 6, then it is most definitely going to be a concern if we can't experience the 1.0 version of the game at all if Rockstar does remove things at a later date. And Ben wanted to say the other key issue, which is most important, is that many countries or rural areas have poor internet speeds. People in these areas are lucky to get 100 kilobits per second. I've been there before during childhood, downloading GTA 5 on Xbox 360, taking a whopping, 15 hours to download properly. Imagine downloading 130 gigabyte AAA now with that speed. The internet infrastructure worldwide is still a problem. There are just many, many issues here which pretty much links back to the core issue of the fact that it's a lack of ownership, and not being able to truly own your games at all is definitely a very, very bad thing for the future. Ben reiterating by saying, my main worry about Rockstar shifting away from discs is the issue with licenses for music. Those licenses will not last forever, and discs will always preserve the original version. Some songs in GTA 5 were removed years later. Not only this, but other content has been removed and changed as well. Some of you may remember, this is more of a minor one, but the 7th generation of consoles, that being when GTA 5 released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 consoles, we had a unique colored map, and then when it came out for next gen, for Xbox One, PS4, and then the current gen consoles, it got changed to a black and white colored map. Now, that might not seem like much to you guys, although I don't really care about those types of changes, but I mean, when you want to try and preserve the original version of the copy of the game, you can't necessarily do that if you don't have a physical disc at all. Anyways, all in all, we just have to wait and see how this all pans out, considering the backlash from fans at the moment. You never know, PlayStation may revert their decision, but I feel like that's probably unlikely at this rate. Now, moving on from this, much to no one's surprise, Grand Theft Auto 6 is currently the best-selling game across all countries in the world on the PlayStation Store. As you can see, we got US, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, etc. And as you can see here on the PlayStation Store, GTA 6 at number 1, followed by Fortnite, NBA 2K26. We've also got Marvel's Rivals, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare behind. This just goes to show this is arguably the most anticipated media product on planet Earth, and it is truly showing at this present moment in time. Now, I have seen rumors online. I wasn't necessarily going to be getting into it in this video, but apparently, allegedly anyways, Rockstar and Take-Two have already sold 39 million copies of GTA 6 and already generated $3 billion. That's unconfirmed at the moment. We'll have to wait and see until we get confirmation, most likely from Take-Two, in the next earnings call come August. But anyways, guys, that about does it for today's video. Hopefully, you do get trailer 3 very, very soon. But if you wanted to enjoy this video and found any form of value, please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. Stay safe. Have a great day. I am out.
Tottenham are proving the entire world wrong about them. This post-Daniel Levy era in the transfer market is proving to be incredibly fruitful. Spurs have just announced the signing of Matheus Fernandes from West Ham United in a deal worth £85 million. And it doesn't stop there. Spurs are set to smash that record again with the arrival of Sandro Tonali from Newcastle in a package worth £100 million. We are finally, after all of these years, hitting the £100 million mark. I am so happy. I am blissfully giddy about the dealings that Spurs are doing in the transfer market. I'm going to talk about this whole situation, our new midfield, in today's video. So if you've been enjoying the content recently on the channel, hit that subscribe button, like. If you want to join the channel as a member as well, that option is available to you. Just need to hit the join button or hit the link in the description. Spurs' £185 million midfield upgrade shows that they want to be competing for the Champions League places next season. And I truly believe that we will be competing for the Champions League places next season, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's not necessarily just because of these midfielders that are being brought in. It is because the ambition to go beyond that and continue spending and continue sounding out and bringing in top-class players, that is a direction that we need to go in. Eli Junior Krupi, I don't know if I've said the words of his name in the right order there. Talks are scheduled with his camp around a potential move to Spurs. I'm not going to get into that too much in this video because I'm doing a separate video on that, which is going to be coming out tomorrow, on how he would fit into Spurs and why he would arguably be an even bigger signing than both Fernandes and Tonali. So keep an eye on the channel for that. But this midfield upgrade is unlike anything I've ever seen before. The Matheus Fernandes deal, I think we can all agree we have paid over the odds for him. And maybe you could even say that we've paid over the odds for Sandro Tonali, because £100 million is a lot. Is he one of the best midfielders in the world? Yes. But really, what midfielders are worth that money? I mean, there's the argument, Elliot Anderson, £116 million. I mean, not to be horrible, because I'm an England fan, but watching him at the World Cup, he doesn't look like a £116 million player. Having said that, Tonali was part of an Italy team that didn't even make it to the World Cup. Nonetheless, we are bringing elite players to the club. Even if you don't think Matheus Fernandes is an elite player, Sandro Tonali is. He was elite at AC Milan. He's been very, very good for Newcastle, albeit, I think, a bit buffed and a bit nerfed by Eddie Howe and his tactics. Under Roberto De Zerbi, coming into the club, I think he's going to be a revelation in our midfield. And the reason I think that is because of how good a fit him and Fernandes are together. The Fernandes deal is wicked, and if you want to see me talking more about Fernandes in detail and what he can bring to the club and all of that, go and check out yesterday's video. It's on the channel. So I give you some insight and stuff like that there. But the Tonali deal has been agreed as well on the same day, or the day after rather, that we finalised the entire Matheus Fernandes deal. We've already announced from West Ham, Tonali is going to join him, and I just feel like that pairing is fantastic. It leaves question marks over Tottenham, over the midfield, over the sort of who stays and who goes, because I do think we are going to see some fallout from us doing these deals. With Van Hecke coming in, with Senesi coming in, with the future around Romero not necessarily clear, Vuskovic is going. Are we going to see Bergvall go? Are we going to see Sarr go? Are we going to see Bentancur go? I think it's safe to say we're not going to sign João Paulinho now. I'd be shocked if we did, because that midfield would just be so heavy at that point. But listen to this. Matheus Fernandes, the passer, the progressor, Sandro Tonali, the workhorse, the runner, the tackler, the box-to-box, James Maddison. And then imagine putting on top of that Eli Krupi, Mohamed Kudus, and the new striker. That is a top 4 caliber midfield and front line without a doubt. And then when you look at the back, when you add Van Hecker into the lineup alongside Van der Ven, Porro against... I'm going to throw a bone out here and say Tottenham... There's no way Tottenham finish in the bottom half this season. The moves we are making in this transfer market are insane. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, obviously, right? Because other clubs haven't really done their business. They will all be looking to upgrade. I know not everyone will be able to upgrade, but that possibility is there, etc., etc. I just think the pin has finally dropped inside that Spurs boardroom, and they've said, look, we cannot be in a situation again this year where we are in and around the relegation zone. And that means we have no choice but to spend. The great thing about all of this is that the spending isn't being limited to average players who may or may not be good, young stars. I mean, Matheus Fernandes is a young star, but he's already Premier League proven and without a doubt one of the best young midfielders in the world. So there's that, and he will come straight into that starting lineup. I don't see a place in this team now for Pape Sarr. Archie Gray will play here, there and everywhere, so he will still have a place. But for Bergvall, I struggle. Bentancur, it's tough. We've already lost Basuma, of course, so there's lots going on at the club. And I'm so happy that we, as Spurs fans, are finally in a situation in which we can go out there and spend. It's been 24 years in the making. 24 years in the making. And finally, in July 2026, we break the £100 million barrier, like all our rivals have already done. Man United spent £89 million on Paul Pogba 10 years ago, by the way. And until now, we've not really come close to that. And it's about time. People don't like it. Online, everybody is furious. Absolutely furious. How can they afford to spend this much money? You finished 17th back-to-back, Villa finishing the Champions League. People who don't understand how football work, how PSR rules work, and how the finances all add up together. Tottenham have planned and strategically put themselves in this situation. This isn't luck. We haven't fallen into this position. We have suffered for years to be able to do what we can do now. Being able to put money down on the table. Big money. It's funny, I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Nathan Clark on X who said, Daniel Levy is the reason we can do this. And Daniel Levy is the reason we would also never do this. Because let's be honest here, Daniel Levy is the reason we are in a situation where we have so much collateral money to be able to spend. But under Daniel Levy's tenure and leadership, we would not spend like this, ever. Because he's too cautious, too worried about the business aspect and side of things. But seemingly, the pressure that Peter Charrington, Vino Venkatesham, Johan Langer are all coming under is so strong that they have no choice. Their hand is forced. They must spend money. And these are players that De Zerbi wants without a doubt. Now, you see the reports of De Zerbi being on the phone hounding Matheus Fernandes all the time, trying to get him to join. Probably the same with Tonali. They're from the same place. And the next indicator is to whether we want to be a European challenging team or go one step further. And that is the true test. Because if we now go out and drop 80 million on Krupi from Bournemouth, That to me is an indicator that we are going for it, seriously going for it. But that's a video for tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed today's, hit that subscribe button, like, let me know what your thoughts are. Sandro Tonali in, Mateus Fernandes in, Tottenham are back, Tottenham mean business. How are you feeling? Let me know. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel over the last few days, weeks, months. You know the deal. Appreciate every single one of you. I will see you tomorrow for the Eli Junior Krupi video breakdown, what you can bring to Spurs. So don't miss it. Hit the notification bell. I will see you tomorrow. As always, come on, you Spurs.
Harry Kane seems pretty single-minded here. Kane.
Benjamin. Kane.
Who appears to have the world at his feet in the 96th minute of a London derby. It's the first Son. Son's got Harry Kane training with the first, which would have put them 2-1 up. Now he steps up again when they're 2-1 down. Here he goes, and he scores. It is 2-2. Kane does join the 100 club. Kulusevski then looking for again on the right-hand side, for which he provided that disallowed effort. And the crossing kick. Sometimes football really is stranger than fiction. Football can be out. With a good corner tackling here. They have got it. The touch. It's 2-2 in the performance. Pavlovic recycles to Bischoff. Bischoff looking for Harry Kane. Those players are trust by Bayern's goal-scoring machine. I think that before the World Cup, most people just didn't believe in us. People thought we would lose to Spain by maybe 5 or 6 goals. I think we took the world by surprise.
I think after the Uruguay match there was a peak. The first goal for Cape Verde in a World Cup. As I often say, some things are better felt than described. I think that on the field we show something beyond just playing football. Besides our individual qualities, our best weapon is our unity. We are a cool and collected team, regardless of what's happening during the match.
After our streak of 3 games undefeated, I think the world sees us different.
Eu acho que a história de
I
Cabo
think
Verde
Cape Verde's story in this World Cup is bigger than anything we can do, bigger than anything that can happen in the match against Argentina.
possa acontecer no jogo contra a Argentina.
We are small, but we have big hearts. We are fighters.
I am so incredibly happy. I don't think anyone feels overwhelmed. We are all serious and focused on our goal.
I think many Cape Verdeans will consider being here a victory.
Vitória. Já diziam
They'll say, we're in the World Cup. It's a success.
uma vitória. Mas nós viemos
We
aqui
came to compete, to show Cape Verdeans we won't settle for less. And now there's a match against Argentina, and we'll prove once more that it's not just about qualifying. We want to go further.
mais à frente.
I'm very happy. I'm very excited for this next step. Of course, it's a massive club. I already know the city, the country. I spoke with the manager. I think he was the main key for me to join Tottenham and the project. We'll fight for Premier League. We'll fight for the first place. The way he spoke with me, with my family, it was very special for me and for my family. So yeah, I'm very excited to meet him, to meet the fans, to meet everyone, and try to do my best and enjoy the moment as well. For me, I feel more happy when I play like a number 8, box to box. When I was in Southampton, I was playing more in front, it's like a winger, but I always play deeper when I was in Sporting. So I can play winger, I can play striker, I can play midfielder. I just want to help the team, to help my teammates improve my game as well. I know that I need to score more goals, give more assists, fight even more because I want to win titles. I always learned this when I was in Sporting, to play with the ball, to try to control the game, trying to use my head, because not just about who runs more or who fight more, it's just who knows the timing to pass, to attack, to defend. So I spoke with Pedro Porro as well. I played with him at Sporting, and he spoke about everything. I spoke about the manager, the mentality, change in the group, the training ground, the stadium. Of course, London, it's a city that I know now, but he spoke about the city as well. And he told me many good things about the club. So I'm ready. I'm very happy. I'm very excited for this. I'm very happy.
Which one of these is gonna have Let's go. I'm going right down here. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. Live us, love me. You mind? Yeah, oh my day. Awesome. Oh, it's nice. This way. Lamine more, baby, the goal. Please, bro. Please. I want Lamine and nobody else. Lamine. Yo, ball rap. Lamine in 3, 2. Sexy. Going all the way right. Interesting choice. That tastes like Van Dyke. This is baby open. Come on, please. Lamine. What the shot? Why did you think Lamine is here? I like if you think Lamine is here. I'm going to go straight down the middle. This is Ronaldo. If this is Lamine Yamal, everybody has to like and subscribe. I heard it's impossible to do it at the same time. That's what they're saying. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Which one of these is
The Nautilus mob is a complete lie. It is not a Nautilus at all. If you didn't know, the Nautilus mob was added 7 years after the Nautilus shell and Heart of the Sea. The Nautilus's colors and style were quite literally based on the shells that came before it, confirmed by a Minecraft developer. They also revealed that the Nautilus design was inspired by real-life ammonites, not real-life Nautiluses. Ammonites are extinct, ancient ancestors of our modern Nautiluses. And luckily my boy Jeb explains this further, stating that Minecraft's Nautilus is a real-life animal that they decided to turn into a fantasy creature instead. If you compare the in-game mob to the ammonites it was based on, you can see what he means. Ammonites had shells with swirls, with their heads popping out the bottom. Nautiluses in real life have a weird-looking cap thingy, and don't have the swirl that the ammonites or the in-game versions have. Ammonites were also much closer to the size of Nautiluses in-game. Real Nautiluses are super tiny. Trust me, you definitely can't ride them. The Nautilus mob is a complete lie.
YouTube DMs are starting to roll out to more people. So if you didn't know, YouTube has a messaging feature now where in the app you can talk to people. It's going to be this icon up at the top is a messaging feature where you can message and DM people like you would on any other social platform. So you can chat and talk about things, and most notably, this is what YouTube really wants, is to share videos between people. So the way to do this is to tap the button to start your message and then invite others to start a new chat. So I actually got sent a few of these messages. I got one from G-Man, and he sent me one, but it didn't work because I'm in Canada, and I guess I don't have that feature yet. But for random people across the world, they're starting to get access to this feature, and it's definitely popping up a lot more. So people are getting this pop-up showing up on YouTube that says, say hello to direct messaging on YouTube. Now you can send and reply to videos without leaving the app. People who open your links can see and message your channel. So yes, that's the one thing. If you're fine with your friends or your family knowing about your YouTube channel, then it's fine. You can click the link. But if you don't want people to know, it's probably best not to. Now, for me, a lot of you know my situation. My family doesn't know that I'm a YouTuber, so I can't really use this feature with them. Like if they send me a YouTube video or they want to start a chat, I'll have to use a different account or just be like, sorry, I don't have the YouTube app. But you know, some BS excuse, I don't know. I'll think of something. But for most people, it's probably fine, especially if you don't upload any videos, then it probably doesn't matter. So that is a notification that comes up, and then this is what the DMs look like. And this one, someone can just posted a Rickroll right away, which, I don't know. I feel like I gotta put that in here. Rickroll in YouTube DMs. So yeah, there's a Rickroll, obviously. Nice way to start your DM. And these are some interesting features as well. It kind of reminds me of Instagram, where you can unsend a message or react to the message with various emojis. It's pretty much like Instagram. So that's cool. And then if you tap on the user that you're messaging, these things come up so you can view their channel, block their messages, report the conversation, or delete the chat. And then this is what your inbox looks like. You have your notifications here, and above it is your messages. So very cool that this is now a thing. And so this is what your messages tab will look like. I assume if this person messaged a bunch of other people, then you would, of course, get more people listed out here. And so that is what messaging will look like on YouTube. It's very exciting that this is a thing because this was actually a feature that YouTube did have years ago, but they got rid of it. Almost 10 years ago, YouTube added messaging to the platform, and it was actually pretty useful. You could message your friends and share videos with people that you know, but it kind of didn't really go used at all. It was an underused feature, so YouTube decided to pull the plug. That happened in 2019. They got rid of it. And it was honestly very, very unused. Like, I used it once to see what it was like, but I never really used it much after that. So it's not like the feature was used much at all. So I don't know why they're thinking to bring it back now. I feel like they're testing it out to see if it will take now, you know, because YouTube is much bigger than it was 10 years ago. So I feel like they're adding it back to the platform just to see how it performs. And that's pretty evident in how it's being rolled out. Because this post here, they say that it's available for them in Spain. But like I said, I'm in Canada. I don't have this feature on YouTube. So what YouTube likes to do oftentimes is release a new feature to certain parts of the world as a test. And if it catches, then they implement it to the rest of the platform. But if it goes underused, then they just sort of stop using it and they take it away. So I feel like because YouTube is slowly releasing it to different countries, they're testing this feature to see if